to Lights Out. It is qualifying round 1. You guys have had some test passes. Tell me what's happened so far.
Nothing too eventful other than a bunch of about 60-foot hits, trying to figure out. We have enough things that we changed on the truck over the winter that just some bugs that we needed to work out. So yesterday I think we got 4 hits in and just had some nitrous issues. We put a new converter in it that applies much faster than our old converter last year. So that was messing with us a little bit. And then today we had a couple of sensors go bad on us that didn't allow us to spool. One pass we forgot to put the fuel cap on, and it obviously spilled fuel and made us kick the tires. But so after 2 days of making 7 or 8 hits, we are ready for round 1 of qualifying, and hopefully we can get an A to B pass and get some data and go from there.
If I had seen this truck, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, there wasn't a motor in it.
No,
so
there was not. We got it. This is Wednesday. We got it a week ago. That got the long block, stuffed it in, had it running by Thursday night, I believe, Friday night, and pretty much put it on the limiter 2 or 3 times and stuffed it in the trailer and drove down here Monday morning. We're here, so we're out here personal best racing, trying to get a 3-second pass, be the first diesel to go 39XX, whatever it is.
999 with a 9.
Want a 3-second pass. So last fall we went 411 at 181. I know that's still a whole 10th off, and it's still quite a ways to go, but we feel like we have all the parts needed on the truck to make it do it. It's just a matter of putting a time or putting a pass together and working it all out. So, and there's a chance down the road that we might just keep the thing on radials and just do a radial race.
Right. If it works out that well. Awesome. Well, look, I wish you the best of luck.
Absolutely.
It looks like we got a little bit of delay right now, but you guys are going to be running soon, so
Yes, sir.
be good on that tree.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about that one?
182.
That's a good one.
Yeah, definitely some oil in some places that shouldn't be. We're thinking some rings are probably not quite seated like they should. We did a few nitrous backfires yesterday, and typically rings aren't a huge fan of that. So we're just trying to make it so it can breathe better. We've got a check valve in it so that dry sump can draw vacuum on the system. But in that check valve is also a pretty small orifice for when there's positive pressure. So it's kind of a restriction. So we're eliminating that out of the equation, trying to let the engine breathe a little bit better and get our crankcase pressure down some. So yeah, it's not quite optimal, but I think we can make it work.
Now, how are you guys monitoring crank pressure? Is it just
we got a crankcase pressure sensor on the valve cover, so we can monitor it there. Looking at blow by, it's a little bit pulsing, so it seems like there's maybe 2 cylinders that aren't quite up to snuff. So
quite right seated just yet.
What's that?
Not quite seated just yet.
No, not quite.
Maybe they won't ever be seated.
Maybe not. I don't know.
But nothing that's going to stop you guys from continuing on and
not at
doing
this
what you're
point.
doing.
No, we're wanting to start the truck, just make sure everything sounds okay, and if it runs and idles fine, we're gonna clean her up and send it again.
Yeah.
Hey, that is, yeah, dude, that is awesome. That is awesome! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! How that feel? Fantastic. Right down Broadway. Yep.
Are you ready?
Ready and out. Ready than I'll ever be, or how do you say that?
As ready as I'll
Yeah,
ever
as
be.
ready as I'll ever be. Yep.
What is this, qualifying round 2?
Yep. Round 2, baby.
What's the game plan? I mean now like 399 happened and in testing. So shoot for the moon or
Just try to back it up at this point, see if we can go a little faster and knock it out of the park best we can.
damn right.
I think we added a little bit of weight. I think 5 pounds on the nose with the added or the ship points being brought in.
Right. Just try to
Other
keep it
than
under
that,
control.
yeah, just try to keep it from pointing to the sky, because the sky's no good when you're racing.
Not so much here. A little powder on the nose over here. He's shining a little bit.
Oh, shit.
All right, guys. So it is Thursday, end of qualifying round 2. We're here at Larson Miller. He is the driver of the Hot Shot Secret FirePunk S-10. Larson, how you feeling today?
After racing's done, I feel much better. Get a few celebratory drinks in me. You know, we had a very successful day. Won a 399, won a 4.0, backed it up.
Now,
Fantastic day.
Hold on, before we get into 4.0 and everything else, 399. I mean, how does it feel? That's a goal you guys have had for years.
Yeah, years. I mean, what we did today, going 399, that's something that no other diesel has ever done. So that's something that we wanted to try to be the first at going 3s with a diesel. Nobody can take that from us now. So at this point, it's just see how far into the 3s we can go. So
I was going to ask that. Is there, now that you've hit the 399, I know how you guys work and operate.
Yeah.
I mean, are you guys already thinking about the next steps or the next goals, or what's on the mind?
Well, I think every drag racer always wants to try to improve their time, go faster. So we will give it our best shot, see how fast we can take this chassis. Power-wise, I really feel like we have plenty of power. If we need to, we can always step up fuel and air and try to take it even deeper.
Now, you got the headset, so you may not have known when you made the pass, but when they told you on the headset what happened, how did you feel in the truck?
Well, this track is 1/8 mile at a 1/4 mile track, and I can see the board, so I was screaming very loudly into the mic as I threw the chutes. Honestly, it took me a second for it to register because I saw .99 and I was like, wait, that's a 399. Let's go.
That's it.
So it was a lot of fun. I definitely have a hoarse voice now after that pass, but you know, that's what it's all about.
Now, take me into, you hit the 399 and then you come back and back it up with a 400, and it's actually kind of funny because it was kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
A week ago, had we asked you, do you want to run a 400, what would you have said?
Oh, we would have been ecstatic. Obviously, we would have wanted a 39XXXX, whatever, but I don't know. We tried a few things on that last pass, try to go a little bit faster, and I'm not exactly sure what they found in the data, but it was, I mean, what, 2,000ths within 2,000ths, so
really close, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, and it shows the consistency is there, and that you guys can do it again and again and make improvements. So now that you guys have made this qualifying pass, you know, tomorrow we do more qualifying. What's the game plan for tomorrow? What's your mindset like?
Tomorrow, obviously, as long as we're not in the heat of the day, we can keep going at it. We'll just try to go as far into the threes as we can. Obviously, review data, see what changes we can make, and see if we can click off a low 3.9 something.
So what are your plans for the rest of the weekend?
Honestly, at this point, we hit 3 seconds. Our goal is accomplished, so our weekend's really been made. So anything after this is a bonus. It's just goals.
It just
It's
keep
awesome.
improving.
Yep.
Keep improving. Now that you see the potential, do you think that the potential to take the diesel motor, you know, some of these guys are 370s, 360s, 350s. Do you think that the potential is there to do it?
With a diesel engine, yes, I do think the potential is there. At 3,090 pounds, almost 3,100 pounds, no, I don't think it's there. So until we can get a little better chassis, because I mean this is from early 2000s, so when it was built, there's still quite a few things on it that we can really lose weight on. So until we can get a good chassis, we're gonna try to make this go as fast as we can. We really think we can get a 3.8 out of it if all the pieces fall into place, so we'll just have to see.
What do you think the guys, you know, you guys are about to start the ODSS race series. What do you think the guys in that class are thinking now? You got them scared? Are they even going to show up? You know, like,
knowing the guys that I race against, their competitiveness is as much as ours, so I know they'll be out gunning for us to try to kick our butt. So, but that's the same thing that we do. Friends in the pits and enemies at the starting line.
at
So
the bowl.
yeah.
Right. Well, look, I want to congratulate you.
Thank you, man.
It is incredible. 3-second pass, the first diesel ever to do it. On top of that, not in a dragster, not in any kind of super light chat, in a truck.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
In a truck.
And not gonna lie, definitely shed a few tears after it all sunk in that we went a 3-second pass. I mean, that's hours and hours of dedication that we as a team have sunk into the truck. So all that hard work, it feels awesome for it to finally have paid off.
And it does, because I don't think people realize just how much time and energy and effort it takes.
No.
And, you know, everybody has families, everybody's working. You know, do you think that back home, the people, your families, the people at the shop, everybody, do you think everybody's proud?
Oh, absolutely. We had employees telling us that they were jumping around and screaming and all that stuff today when we did that. But what most people see at the racetrack is this. They see us work on the truck a little bit in between rounds, go up, make a pass, do the same thing afterwards. What they don't see is the many late nights, many hours, weeks or months before the events and over the winter of away from our families and working on the truck that really, to us as a team, makes it feel more special. So it's really a lot of fun.
Awesome. I've got one final question. Do you think the guys at the shop got any work done today?
Probably not, but you know, they're honestly the reason why we can go out and do this stuff. They keep the shop running, so kudos to them for staying back and keeping it going. But really appreciate them for what they do, and you know, if they would have taken the day off, oh well, it was all worth it because we went threes, baby.
You're right. If they got lunchtime beers, we weren't complaining.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank
Keep
you,
kicking
dude.
ass, and hopefully you can go back to back to back for the rest of the
Absolutely.
weekend.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Next week, we catch up with FirePunk as they head into eliminations of Radial vs. the World, Round 1.